so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm the craziest, I'm the best, yeah, I told you. I'm a cash, I need lotus. You a pest, you so bogus, you so bogus. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Reeves. Out to James. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges, right side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play in any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless. Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Lakers. Bryant outside. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. As you might expect, we talk about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Anthony. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Doncic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Bryant. And stolen by Bridges. Three-pointer Anthony. And again, the Knicks missing. And the Lakers with possession here to the paint. Tipped. Ayton. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Anthony. No good, off the front rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And now the Knicks on the break for the finish. And Anthony slams it in.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
He takes it in. It's good. Anthony's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Reeves. No good on the triple. Knicks leading by 4. Crosses over. James with the rebound. Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, credit to Anunoby, who has a real skill for generating steals.
Here's Anthony. Nice shot from the wing. Give him 8 points now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. Anthony misses. Lakers trail by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And here's Brunson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. No good on the shot. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for New York. 8 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Doncic right side. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got 8. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. In the paint, Luka!
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Screen by Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Buries it from 3. Brunson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Brunson. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to McBride. Brunson looks it over. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the night. The Lakers trail.
19-18.
Now Doncic. 10 points for him. Outside Vanderbilt. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he's good on the second. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
McBride can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. Here's James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Anthony with it. Give him 8. Driving in. And Anthony slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. It's stolen by James. Here's Bryant. Anthony grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Driving to the basket. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
LeBron going downhill. There's the 3. Bryant, no good. The Knicks with the lead. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. From the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
And it's in there. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Anthony with a bucket. And it's a 6-point New York lead.
Knicks lead.
Here's James. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. From deep, Reeves. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 6-point lead. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Outside Reeves. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Anthony. The Lakers with a rebound. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And here's Bryant outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
In transition, you can get those clear looks from 3, and he's the right guy to take them.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A tight one here in New York City. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's Doncic. Robinson with the block. Brunson takes it himself. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Fires from the wing. New York, again, can't hit.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York leading by 5. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. The shot won't fall.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And that one's good. Brunson. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. There's the triple. And Anunoby pulls it down. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
McBride. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Anunoby. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Robinson for 3. No good. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's James. Over Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Over to the wing. Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Here's James. Kicks it out to Kennard. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Lakers trail by 6. James, left side. Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Ayton. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Towns outside. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now Anthony. Outside Brunson. Anthony right side. From 13. Rebounded by Ayton. Lakers trail by 7. Oh, he can't hit it. Anthony fires. 20 feet away and no problem.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Now Reeves. And stolen by Brunson. Here they come with numbers in transition.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
New York leading by 11. Now Anthony. Rebounded by Ayton. James up top. And it's James inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Anthony. Down it goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The triple drop.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Anthony. 17-footer is in.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th. Brunson with it. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.